Hey viewers, welcome back to Forever Skies with Corknut. So it turns out saves teleport you back to your airship when you load them. I was expecting to be somewhere in this garden tower, so we're gonna have to go back and figure out where we were, what was explored, what wasn't. Before we start doing that, though, I think what I really want to focus on is making that flashlight because it's getting dark. So actually, let's run back to the ship. Might also want to grab some water while we're here. Run back to the ship, see what we can do about making a flashlight, if it's even possible. What are we missing, etc. I'm not seeing the flashlight anywhere in here, so I think it must be in Soup Printer. There it is, right, flashlight. The only thing we're missing is solid state battery. Oh, we're also missing the copper, although it's not showing red here. I assume that's because we can make the subcomponents. I'm not really sure what this 36 here, maybe that means in storage. That's probably what that means. Okay, so we do have copper in storage. We're just missing batteries. So my Soup Printer does let us make a solid state battery, and we have everything we need. So we should be ready to make flashlight, but no, we're not. Now we need synthetic compound, that's why. Okay, so I used synthetic compound to make the battery, that makes sense. So we need to go and scrounge up 4 more synthetics. So we'll start the episode here by just doing some of the fishing. Need 4 of these. I really like one of those electrical things so that I don't have to pump up my little device here, but there's one. Way out of range. It's coming, it's coming. Wait for it. Much better to wait than to pump, right? Wow, it's moving slow though. Maybe I could get it off the back end. Probably. Ah, there it is. Nice. Alright, that's much better. That gave us a full charge. I'd rather get one of these big synthetic clumps than the little ones, but they're kind of out of range there. Also got some electrics flowing over there. But that should do it. That was a few synthetics, right? So if I go straight to battery, can I make it there? Yeah, even though I didn't make the synthetic compounds, it's letting me make the flashlight. A machine has finished working on the flashlight. Does that mean it's in our suit now? How do we turn it on? There it is. Suit modules, flashlight, portable light source to illuminate dark spaces, compatible mount, makes it hands-free to use. So, yep, I can toggle that on and off. I wonder if there's a little symbol there showing it. I wonder if it's going to run out of batteries or something if I keep it on too long. No idea really, but now we can shine a light on things. Ah, we did forget water. Luckily, I do have a bunch of that in my backpack, so we'll drink one of those. We're gonna need food soon as well. Okay, those are wasps. I thought they were the moths, but they're stinging wasps. We'll try to stay away from those. Those look like there's probably something in here we missed. Yeah, there we go. Research parts. So you can kind of get any of these. There's a petite aster seed. So there's some sort of planting and growing things we can explore later. Got 18 of 39 things that we're supposed to find in this. There's something that wants me to scan there. Ah, it's like a trash can maybe? Oil barrel. Can't disintegrate it, but we can scan it. Unfortunately, I used all of my scanner, or my... Oh, there's stuff in there. Requires bottle. Did I put that in the other bottle? I thought I had a second bottle that I was filling up with that stuff, but I'm not seeing it now. I wonder if I left that somewhere. Well, we'll find it later. And yeah, because the save didn't bring me back to where I was, I'm kind of confused about what I've read and haven't read. Yeah, we read this thing about gardening automation already. There's a lot of these barrels. I think there's oil in there. That's what the scanner said. Oh, a poster about crossbreeding. Oh, that's cool. So we won't. Hopefully that'll give us some information we won't have to figure out by trial and error when we're doing plants later. I guess I should be pumping this while I'm walking around. I feel like there's probably a lot of stuff here that I'm overlooking still. I'm gonna head upstairs though. We haven't run upstairs yet. Fully charged my extractor. What is that? Don't know, but we can scan it. It's a green colander plant, very nutritious, but requires cooking first. How do I grab it? I can't take it. Oh, I need a knife. It's showing me knife. Can I make a knife? Doubt it. Don't think I have a knife as a tool yet, so I'll need to find a knife recipe and come back here and get those. And still go up a little further. Lots of glass here. There's some kind of noise. Ooh. Something else that we can scan there. That's creepy. A preternatural branch. Direct contact causes injury. Only the proximity of living beings trigger its bioluminal response. Also seeing this, which is a preternatural gnarl flora. Direct contact causes injury. Bioluminescent branches lead to a source of contamination. Okay. And something else down there we can scan, it looks like. That's a wrecked docking plank. Destroyed extendable board used to land on hard to reach areas. So we should be able to extend that, I think, is what it's trying to tell us. But there's some kind of gnarly plant in there. It's blocking the way. Plus there's stuff in the way here. Looks like we're going to have to go up and around, possibly. Oh. What was that noise? Yeah, there's a lot of weird noises here. There's a charge cell we can use later. Let's go in this one. Something squealed. Okay, this is definitely garden looking, and I'm hearing an animal. I don't see one though. Oh!
The system has dealt with viral infection.
There it was. Okay. That's a little guy.
Hydration level is decreasing.
A lulling grass cricket. He has the he gives the photophobia virus. Its venom has dangerously stimulating effect on human neural pathways. Well, I'm glad it didn't hurt us. Maybe it doesn't like the light, or is that what it does to us? Bruise flower and patat. That guy doesn't seem to be coming out of his little spot there, but there's a lot of stuff to scan in here. That's patat, so potato, I assume. Small garden pot with tank, nutritious, but raw can be very harmful. After cooking, it becomes edible. Requires small garden pot to be planted. Okay, we're gonna have to do some gardening, it sounds like. This one is a bruise flower. Bruise flower plants and seeds, fragile decorative plant. This species was thought to be extinct. We'll take the potato plant. We'll take the bruise flower, if possible. That guy's really angry. Let's leave him be. Hopefully there's no more. Ooh, there's another one in there. Okay. Take all these bruise flowers and avoid the crickets. Doesn't seem like they're coming after us as long as we give them some room. There's a ladder here. I think we can climb up. And lobster peppers. I'm finding all the plants today. It has fatigue-reducing properties, requires cooking. I'll take those. Not sure what we'll be able to plant or grow ourselves. Maybe something, maybe nothing. I want to jump over there, but it looks like it's blocked by the glass. So let me see if I can do something about that. Okay, run and jump. Okay, he's angry. A lot of little angry crickets. What is that? It looks like a pear. That is a coffee nut. I need a knife or a crossbow and it reduces fatigue. Some more lobster peppers. Looks like I could probably jump over that way. This whole area seems to be the greenhouse. And there's another ladder going up. What are we doing? We have 25 of 39 discoveries so far. Do I really want to take all this glass? Probably. And the only thing it's going to consume is time, right? And I don't think I have a way of gathering this or making this stuff. Okay, up here there's more coffee nuts. We can't take those, we need a tool. Don't really feel that safe up here. Lots of lobster peppers. And kind of stuck. Okay. So back around the way we came. Back down this ladder. Let's steal all the glass. I want to make some windows. And then we'll head over to the other building. Let's make sure we get all this glass out of here though. Okay, hold on. Before we greedily grab that one, there was recharge down there. There we go. Probably should save the charge until I'm sure there's nothing else we want to grab. Oops. Okay. I don't think I need to jump over there. I think there's a stairs up, yeah. And down on this level there's a couple places we still haven't gone. So this is some kind of lock. It's a blockade. Requires a knife. Locking mechanism corroded by harsh conditions. It can be easily destroyed with a suitable tool. Okay, I assume this is all hints that I'm going to find a suitable tool, but I don't see it yet. Let's head upstairs. Maybe it's up there. Alright, over on this level we have another overgrown rune that way. Some crates. Let's start on this side. It looks like a bunch of plants in here. Not sure if there's an easy way in other than just blasting through these windows. Ooh, a whole new plant here. This is some kind of flower. Canola multi-doit flower. A plant with oily properties useful in resource crafting. We need a knife to gather it. There's a whole lot of them. Can't gather them. What is that? A garden gnome. Scan it and take the garden gnome. Of course we want that. A lightweight decorative sculpture. Don't think I see anything else. Probably should have gone around to the front of that so I could see exactly what it was before I grabbed it. Let's recharge while we're up here too, since I found this. Okay, 2 other rooms. It looks like Noah was here. Can't scan that stuff, but definitely looking... Whoa. What was that? Those are some thick creepers. A climber with a very thick and tough stem. It has grown, blocking the passage. It's a source of valuable material, so we still need a knife. The creepers everywhere. There is something we want to read. Some rope we can't interact with. And just glass everywhere. Let's see the slate. Creeping vines, lost expedition. The conditions here are favorable for the growth of vegetation, especially these vines. Fortunately, they are not too strong and are easily cut down with a knife. If only we knew how to make a knife. Plants evolve, and you can see their full cycle here. First they spread, overgrowing vacant spaces. This is still understandable. The magic starts to happen later. Plants seem to mimic civilization and create their own forms. It's as if they want to replace it by creating something of their own. Something better. Nearby, a huge organic wall sprouted up, cordoning off an entire area of the world. Amazing. Looks like our scanner's out of juice, so we're going to have to go replace the battery on that before we can scan anything else. This place is ruined. Ooh. And yeah, another one of these blockades. Looks like pumpkins in there, maybe. Okay, where are we going to find or get a knife? Okay, this whole area is blocked off. That area I've been to, that area is blocked off. Must have missed something upstairs. We went over there, we went partially through this way. Let's explore this side of it. This is where we found the garden gnome. There's a broken shovel. I feel like that shovel we could have easily turned into some kind of knife-like object. Alright, I must have been in here already, because there's nothing to loot. Ow, did I just cut myself on a piece of glass? Jeez. Didn't expect that. Lots of weird growling noises. And
Rest is recommended.
that blue cable going everywhere. I feel like if we can figure out the knife, then we've solved the garden. Some binoculars we can't use. And what looks like a big water tank. So Noah was definitely here. He was scribbling all over everything. Ah, here's a chest. We have to rub some of our repair gel on this to fix the lock. And we are out of repair gel. I think there's a bunch back in the vehicle, so I think we're heading down there. Excuse me. And looks like we could probably get over that way. Maybe smarter to try to climb under this pipe. Oh, can't get under that. So what's the expectation here? Ah, maybe jumping from over there. Lots of little holes I'm afraid I'm gonna fall through too. Yeah, over here. Okay, this is the right, this is the place we've already been. Okay. Let's head back down and get some more repair gel. Could turn the flashlight on. Come back up with some more repair gel, get some rest. How do we get down? Over here. I bet the knife is in that chest up there. A little worried about the dead people, but only a little. We're definitely going to want to expand this. It looks like we may have learned how to make our gas bag bigger too. I didn't really examine that when it came up earlier. But we're gonna want to make our ship a lot bigger. We're gonna want to plant more plants on it. I don't know, maybe we can plant plants on a stationary area. Who knows? For now, we're gonna rest. We're gonna eat and drink. We're gonna recharge our scanner. Let's put the scanner in here. Nope, not that. This. that's going to be recharging. We need to do some fishing because we're out of food, I think. And let's get the water going. We did pick up a water purifier thing, so we'll wait for that. There's actually plenty of clean water in there, so let's just drink what's in our bottle. I thought I had a second bottle. There it is. Okay, so we did get plant oil. And we've got something. Okay, we're getting close to max fatigue, so let's lower you back down. Let's go boil this one. There's no water in the cooker, so we'll throw some of this in there. That doesn't work. There we go. And then we'll put food in there. Where's our food? Ooh, lobster peppers. Let's try these. Requires cooking 4 hours 44 minutes. And while that's cooking, we'll raise the lure again. Shouldn't take too long to boil. This thing is done charging. Let's put our other tool in there as well, since it's running 50%. Still have 12 discoveries to find on this place. Oh right, we needed some repair gel too, so let's make sure we have some of that. Surprisingly, we don't actually have any. Put more of these seeds in here. There's the food. Let's just eat it. Looks like we want to boil another one. Let's boil another one while we sleep. This time we'll boil the... no, these things don't last as long. So let's boil the lobster peppers. Should probably have looked to see what they're going to do for us. I guess we'll just go to bed. Let's turn the flashlight off. Go to sleep. Looks like we're going to sleep for about 7 hours. Energy's coming back up. We'll wake up when that maxes out if it doesn't. Yeah, let's get up before the time finishes because our energy's back. Take another dust moth. We'll throw that in the boiler. Take the lobster pepper. We need to put water in here. How can I get water in there from this can? I guess I could just put the can in. Seems weird. Boiled lobster pepper is 15 food, 20 energy. Let's try a potato. And let's fill our bottle with clean water. Thought we'd have a lot more repair gel. I guess I should try to make some. How do we make repair gel? Repair batch. Here we go. Synthetics and metals. No problem. We made 5. Good. We could have probably made those without getting off the ship. Okay, we made a boiled patat. Let's see. That'll last for a day. Very nice. Lobster peppers will now last for 13 hours. I think that's interesting. Looks like they last for more than a day when they're cooked. So I think we have plenty to eat. We also have a bunch of flowers, some bruised flower seed, fragile decorative plant. Let's try boiling that as well. Did we use all the water? No, we have one more. Let's try boiling this. It's fragile and decorative. Gave us 5 health before boiling it. Ooh, it is wet out there. Oh yeah, then look, our flashlight has some battery drain on it. Interesting. Take this. Can I put the... Can I put this in here? No. Can I put the flashlight in there? I can.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Okay, the boiled flour. There we go. 10 health. So barely more. Oh, it heals you. It doesn't feed you, it heals you. Interesting. Okay, I'll eat it. Let's eat the potato, and we'll drink some water. And I guess we're ready to go finish exploring. Let me get my flashlight back. And let's go repair that chest. Oof, through the water. Wow, our sprint is not very fast. Sprinting slowly. I do want to take a sample of this, so I need to get another bottle for that, I think. Wonder if we can clean that in our water cleaner thingy. Water purifier. Right, up here. One more level to the chest. Looks like daylight is coming. Oh, yeah, there's one of those cricket things there. Ooh, free battery? How did I miss this whole area before? There's the chest. I guess I didn't. I was just distracted by the chest. What is that? There's like something under there I can extract. I'm not sure what. Some glass. Okay. Okay, I took 3 of those, and it seems to have forgotten that I tried repairing it earlier. Here we go, some electric elements, a food ration, an upgrade module, and some electric elements. So still no knife, and we still have no idea how to make a knife. I wonder if the knife is something that we can investigate in the research thing. Ow, really? Yeah, let's head back to the researcher and see if we can investigate a knife there. Hold on. There's a way down here. Ah, we didn't have to use a knife to get past those. Okay. Just up and around. Although we do need the knife to get through to over there. Oh. And another crossbreeding poster. Okay. I'm not sure what the bruise flower is good for. I guess it heals you slightly, is what it's good for. I'm sure we have to get in there next. Don't really see a way through yet, though, and I didn't really see a strong reason to come into this area. This box here, can't open it. There's plants, there's some parts, there are some drawings. Looks like a spaceship taking off, and some plants with babies in them. I think the same drawings we saw earlier, indeed. Some kind of sail up there. If I break this glass, can we get in through a hole? Nope. I feel like I should be following this blue line. Like it's definitely going down there. So that's the clue. What if we go down that side? I thought that was a ladder, but it's not. I think we can just hop down though. Okay, that didn't get us anywhere. We could have easily got there a lot safer.
A storm is coming.
Storm, huh? That's new. It's getting dark. Okay, let's go check the research, see if we've learned how to make a knife. Maybe I'm just missing it. I'm gonna have to explore harder. How dangerous this storm is gonna turn out to be. Probably don't want to be flying our airship in it. And considering we have no walls on this thing.
Lightning strikes the highest targets. Lower altitude or seek cover.
Okay. Well, we're well below that tower, right? Thanks. And I wonder if we're taking damage. Let me patch this a little bit. And we'll see when those lightning strikes happen, if we get any more damage slots. Oh, there was a second chest here. Forgot that we'd made a second one. There's ink bulb seeds in there. Bruise flower seeds now. Store our metal. Store most of this. Oh, store all. Okay. So most of what we're carrying is food. Let's put this poster up. We did pick up 2 of these ones. Seems like we only have 1. Regardless, let's put this poster up. It is here. Oh, it's smaller than I expected. We'll put it there. Yeah, crossbreeding. Crossing and targeted plant production. What does it mean? I don't know. Interesting. Oh, right, research. Do we... Oh, look at that. We know how to make a knife and a filtering bottle. Ooh, that's nice. So a knife is polymer and synthetic compound. We know how to make polymer already. We can also get a small backpack module. So, ooh, knife. We need synthetic compound. Let's make some of that in our suit printer if possible. We probably don't have any... Yeah, we don't have any synthetics, so let's go see if we can scavenge some synthetics. Looks like this storm is blowing everything away. Let's see if we can find some of the big ones. That was close. Yeah, the storm's pretty nice. It's blowing things by really fast. Okay, let's see if that was enough. I'm not sure how many of those we need in order to make a synthetic compound. But knife. Seems like that was enough. How do I research? There we go. Alright, let's work on the knife. Let's see, plenty of water. We need food. Ooh, it's already rotten. Wow, I thought it was going to last 13 hours. Guess not. This one's boiled, we'll eat it. Oh wait, it was... These lobster peppers are now 4 hours. Guess they're just like... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. We have another advanced research part though. What can we use that for? Suit printer. Ooh, look at all these things. Yeah, these need advanced research parts. Window wall needs basics. We have 2 basic research parts and 1 advanced, so we could get the small inverted cockpit. I'd like to save the part for the door though, and maybe floors and ceilings, better railings. Okay, we want to find a few of those. Ooh, docking plank, that's a new one. Epoxy. We need 3 epoxy. I'm not convinced we know how to make epoxy yet. Do we know how to make epoxy? No. Not that I can tell. We do know how to manufacture a knife though, and we just need more synthetics, so let's go and figure out how to do that. What I really want is a source of synthetics. Looks like this storm is cleared up, and there's a lot of things we can pick up here. Let's spend some time and just pick up some of these synthetics out of the sky. Hopefully some of the bigger ones. Just out of range. So frustrating. Come on, a little closer. A little closer. Nope. You're just gonna be frustratingly out of range and sit there tantalizing. Ooh, did it jump into range? Yes, it did. Okay, is that enough to make a knife? I think we need a suit printer for a knife. No. Maybe if we're closer to the ship where there's a bunch of metal. Got it. Okay, we have a knife. Now we can go exploring. It does look like we took a little bit of damage in that lightning. Our engines are okay. Turbines look okay. Turbines. Do you want to finish constructing the railings around this? So maybe what I'll do right now is try to make one more metal collector head. More synthetics. One more synthetics. Okay. Ah, the moths are looking pretty in this light. Nice and red instead of a dusky gray cloud. It's actually quite lovely up here above the dust. Got that silicone since it's kind of rare. Ten synthetics from big one. How many do we get from the little ones? 4. Okay, so it's not really worth waiting for the big ones. I thought we were only getting 1 from these little ones, but we're getting 4. That's not too bad. Let's check this side. That's about it. Okay, what else do we need to make? Or research, or whatever. There's a lot of stuff still to research. Biomass fuel, that would be cool to learn. Improved insect lure, if we can get those canola flowers and biomass. How do we get biomass? And a filtering bottle, one of those green colander plants, that's awesome. And a backpack, more biomass. How do you get biomass? We can make the simple storage rack already, or we can learn it already. And the docking plank, that would be nice to have, but where are we going to get the epoxy? I don't know, that's kind of cool that you can partially research things though, so maybe we'll go through and get all of these done. Oh, you can't do it while it's researching. Metal collector head, that's what we were going to make. And then filtering bottle, we can start. Small backpack, we can start. First aid kit, we need bruise flowers for. Okay, that's what the bruise flowers for. Not for eating or whatever I did with them. Do we have any left? No. Small backpack, first aid. Door. I don't want to waste the basic research parts. I do want the door, but we need one more. I guess I could spend them on this. Ooh, ladder room. Yeah, for going up and down inside, we could put a whole grow bed on a floor below us if we had that. Okay, we definitely need to figure out how to make basic research parts. And then the rest of the stuff, we're just waiting to find more parts. Okay, so armed with the knife, maybe we can go stab those crickets. That is quite a... Oops. Quite a minimalist knife there, actually. Let's drop the polymer here. Drop all the rotten food. We're eventually going to use that for composting, I imagine. We do have old food rations or upgrade modules used by upgrade fabricators to craft improved items and devices. We'll figure that out eventually. A couple lobster peppers we could boil. Advanced research parts. We can stow that for now, right? Do we have a place to stow this stuff? No. No room. Guess we'll just hold on to it. And what we're going to do is finish the episode here. We'll have to spend at least one more episode examining the garden tower here, the greenhouse, excuse me. I hope you join me for that. In the meanwhile, please don't forget to leave a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you next time. This has been Corknut. Bye for now.